All right, we're hooked up at least to one of them here. We're coming into the harbor. And we'll need to unhook the autopilot and go to manual. Fog this morning, as you can see, a little bit of a surprise and more wind than I expected. Am I going in the right place here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's park. Just can't see the drive coming in from an angle I'm not used to. So we'll try to get it in here as gently as we can. Turn the running lights off. We don't need those anymore. Well, I'm always apprehensive when I come into the dock. All right, we're here. We'll get the autopilot out of the way so I don't trip over it. Get that covered up. Just trying to get sorted out here and go up and get the truck, and I need to get the kayak unhooked. So we can unload that, or load it up, get it up on the dock here. Let's get the boat over there and well, hopefully this will go smoothly. Use your help, Lord, to do this smoothly and cleanly. Good wind. Well, I hope it goes in okay. Howdy. Not lined up. Not quite lined up for some reason here. Having lots of trouble here. Well, I can't quite get it over on the it's just off a little bit, you know. It's not lining up. Maybe I just need to let it out and realign it, I think. But thanks. All right. I think so. This is the first time I've had this trouble. It's a little cattywampus, the trailer is. Yeah. Help me, Lord, I need help. Well, Lord, thank you for, it looks like I'm lined up here. Let it cool down a little bit before I try to pull the rest of the way up here. Let's see what we got back on the back. Yeah, I think we're okay. All right, I think I got it. let's get that up out of the water a little more. Well, I'm having all kinds of trouble. Ran the motor without any water in it. I hope I didn't ruin anything. Well, I'm out, but what a mess. Just got so bent around the axle thinking that I needed to get out of the way because somebody was going to come with their boat, and they never did. So I didn't need to hurry anyway. Lesson learned the hard way. So I finally got in a position, thank you, Lord. At least it's reasonably cool. It was a little bit hot. It's humid, very humid because of that fog. Get my sandals back on. These boots are a little hot to wear. Pray that I didn't damage the motor, Lord. Just need to get my shoes on. It's going to be later than I had hoped. Getting home, I tried to get out an hour early, and then I probably wasted 30 minutes there at the dock. It wasn't cooperating. Put the key away. Gangplank in first. taking off the guy lines, getting those coiled and hang them out here to dry a little bit. Even though there's not much sun yet, we'll need to dry them out. We got the gangplank in the back of the truck. Now we need to put in the shower basin. No, first thing we need to do is put in the fire ring, because that's fairly heavy, so I get it towards the front. So we'll do that next. Forgot to take the plug out while I was on the ramp. It always drains better when you're on the ramp, but we'll pull it around and stop for a minute and let it drain. Well, it finally lined up. It took forever and a day to get there, but we made it. Get the straps. All right, folks, good morning. I'm just departing from Voyageurs National Park launch ramp here at Ash River and heading down the highway to home. It's about a 6-hour trip. It's 10:05, so 4-ish I should get in with some fortune. We'll stop somewhere for lunch. I'm not sure where. Ended up being an hour late getting going, and I took off. I got up at 4 with the intention of being at the ramp at 7. But when I got to the ramp, I had all kinds of problems. Couldn't get the boat aligned. The trailer was cattywampus and making it fuss. And then, of course, I get in a hurry and probably didn't help anything. It seems like that's the way it goes. It ended up being about 8 o'clock before I think I got it out of there anyway. So that was the original plan. It was 8. So that gets me out of here at 10. It takes at least a couple hours to get the thing ready to go for the highway. Got to put away all the lines and take the chimney down, put a cap on it, and take the biminis down, take the grill off the stern, on and on and on it goes. So it just takes a while to get it all done. And then just leaving there, a guy had his car quit, or it wouldn't start for him, and so I asked him if he had jumper cables. He did, so I gave him a jump and got his car going. He works out at Kettle Falls, evidently at the park concession there. And so I don't know how long his car was sitting there, but for a while, and it wouldn't start. It's cloudy. The morning was a big surprise. I expected light to be pretty early, but there was a pretty good fog going and heavy clouds. And so the light was dim until quite a bit later than I had planned, which I delayed a little bit so I could at least see a little bit before I tried to pull away from shore. But it was basically still dark when I departed the boat site. But there's good navigation charts. First time I've used all my spotlights on the foredeck and aft deck, running lights. First time I've used those because I was technically running at night, so I needed all the lights and couldn't see anyway. I had to get ashore, and the spotlight helped me to put away the fire ring, which I'd left out to cool down last night. That was a surprise to see the fog and poor visibility, and a little more wind than I had planned, or at least that they forecast. I think they were saying about 4 or 5 miles an hour, while it was more like 9 miles an hour, maybe a little less, 7 to 9. And then I was really frustrated with the hang up there on the trailer. Couldn't get it. I was afraid I was going to run out of power with my winch, because I had to back it off and bring it back on. And then I pulled out, ran and left the motor running. I scrambled back there pretty quick and shut it down, but boy, one mistake after another when you get in a hurry like that. So, well, the colors are changing pretty good. So they don't show very well today with all the dark, cloudy skies. I was hoping for some sunshine today. I didn't think it was going to be solid. I think it does open up later on in the afternoon, or at least on the drive home. Well, the aft camera's working. That'll be enough for now.